Namaskaram, ഞാൻ Eliza. Learn Malayalam with Elikuttiyilekku swagatham. If you're looking for a place to help you on your Malayalam journey, you've come to the right channel. Today we're jumping into lesson 15 of our beginner lessons playlist. If this is your first time here, do check out the other 14 episodes here in this playlist, and we'll be waiting for you when you're ready to move on. But if you're here and you're ready, let's go. So what are we talking about today? Today we are moving into talking about the days of the week, and we're talking about how to express things like today, yesterday, and tomorrow. But before we do that, we should go over what we've done before and get our brains going in Malayalam. So here we have a conversation in English. I'd like you to try to translate this into Malayalam the best you can. You can check your notes, you can check your previous lessons. It's fine, I'll be waiting here for you. When you're ready, push play, and we'll go over the suggested answer together. So here we go with the suggested answer. And remember, there is always more than one way to express something. So if you got something different or if you have a doubt, put it in the comments and we'll talk about it. So here is our suggested answer. Hi Shaji, നിന്റെ ചേച്ചി എവിടെയാ? Hi, ചേച്ചി ഇപ്പോൾ ജോലി ചെയ്യുകയാണ്. ഓ, ചേച്ചിക്ക് പുതിയ ജോലി ഉണ്ടോ? അതെ, ചേച്ചി അധ്യാപികയാണ്. ചേച്ചിക്ക് എത്ര സ്റ്റുഡൻസ് ഉണ്ട്? ചേച്ചിക്ക് 55 സ്റ്റുഡൻസ് ഉണ്ട്. അടിപൊളി. So some things I'd like to point out. Notice how throughout the whole conversation, both people refer to ചേച്ചി as ചേച്ചി. Even though she's only the ചേച്ചി for one person, since she's older than both speakers, ചേച്ചി is the polite way to refer to her. So you'll see ചേച്ചി, ചേച്ചിക്ക് like this. This is just the polite way. And in Malayalam, you will often do this where we refer to someone by their status because their age and their level is very important to determine how to address them. If you would say avar in this situation, it'd be very distant and kind of formal, and that wouldn't be natural between two friends where the older sister is known to them. Also notice when we ask പുതിയ ജോലി ഉണ്ടോ, undo is in the question form. But then when he asks എത്ര students ഉണ്ട്, we don't change undu because we have the question word എത്ര. So remember, if you're asking a yes-no question, then you change just the verb itself. പുതിയ ജോലി ഉണ്ടോ? Does she have a new job? Yes or no? But when we're asking how much, this doesn't require changing the verb. So എത്ര students ഉണ്ട്. All right, so now let's jump into our new conversations. So if you look on the screen, you'll see that there is a snippet of a calendar and we have 2 days listed. ഇന്ന് എന്ത് ആഴ്ചയാണ്? ഇന്ന് വെള്ളിയാഴ്ചയാണ്. ആ, നാളെ ശനിയാഴ്ചയാണ്. അത് ശരിയാണ്. So here we say ഇന്ന്. ഇന്ന് means today. ഇന്ന് എന്ത് ആഴ്ചയാണ്? What day is it today? And the person says, ഇന്ന് വെള്ളിയാഴ്ചയാണ്. Today is Friday. So if we know that ഇന്ന് is today and today is Friday, what do you think നാളെ means? നാളെ. നാളെ means tomorrow. And if വെള്ളിയാഴ്ച is Friday, what do you think ശനിയാഴ്ച is? It's Saturday. Very good. അത് ശരിയാണ്. That's correct. Now we have the same picture but a different conversation. ഇന്ന് ഏത് ദിവസമാണ്? ശനിയാഴ്ചയാണ്. ആ, ഇന്നലെ വെള്ളിയാഴ്ച ആയിരുന്നു. So the first sentence, ഇന്ന് ഏത് ദിവസമാണ്? What day is it today? Notice in the first one I said ആഴ്ച, and today, this one, notice in the previous conversation I said ആഴ്ച, and in this conversation we say ദിവസം. Technically, ആഴ്ച means week and ദിവസം means day, but often when people are referring to specific days, like is it Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday, some people often say ആഴ്ച, and ദിവസം is more like today is an event. There is a Onam or Vishu or something like this. So you'll see both. ശനിയാഴ്ചയാണ്. So today is Saturday. So ഇന്നലെ. ഇന്നലെ means yesterday. വെള്ളിയാഴ്ച ആയിരുന്നു. So that verb lets you know that's the past as well. So yesterday was Friday. So the vocabulary I'm showing now is going to be in this lesson and the next lesson, so this will be very helpful to us. I want you to notice the pronunciation of these. It's very important. So for today, we have in. That chandrakala is a clip sound, in. Yesterday is innale, and tomorrow is nale. And it's important to study the pronunciation because in Manglish, it may look like innale and nale are pronounced the same way because they have N-A-L-E. But this is why it's important to know how to read or understand the differences, because innale is with the front L. Innale, innale. And yesterday is narle, narle. So we have the long A and the retroflex RLA. If you need help practicing these two L sounds, I have a video for that, so you can definitely have some practice. So we have innale and narle. Now, Malayalam has a word for day after tomorrow, which I think is great. In English, there was a word, overmorrow, but no one uses it anymore. I think we should bring it back. But Malayalam has the word mattanal, mattanal. This is a T sound. Mattanal is the retroflex, al, mattanal. If you have a word for day after tomorrow in your language, comment it below. I love sharing notes on things like this. And then the word for date, like today's date, is tiedi, tiedi. All right? And let's look at the days of the week. So for Monday, it's tingalaicha. Tuesday, chovaicha. Wednesday, buddhanaicha. Thursday, vyaraicha. That's right, there are two ras in that word, vyaraicha. Friday is veliaicha. Remember to keep that retroflex, veliaicha. Saturday, shaniaicha. And Sunday, nyaicha. If you want to know more about the names of the days of the week and how they got them in Malayalam, I have a cool video about that too. It's really interesting to see these concepts shared. But if you notice, all the days of the week end with aicha, and often you may hear people just refer to the first part, like tingal for Monday or chova for Tuesday. All right, so for this video, I'd like to see in your comments, what day is it today when you are watching this video? If it's Monday, I just want you to put inna tingalaicha in it. All right, let me know what day of the week you're watching this. Put that in the comments and keep it in your brain because we're going to need it for our next lesson when we talk more about the dates. But until next time, do check out the other videos on this channel, check out the pronunciation playlist, and also join our Discord server. We have over 3,000 members and we have free lessons every week. Log in and see what time they are in your local time zone, and I hope to see you then. Until next time, apoilam para na the bole.